Hey guys, one of the members of a planner group that I'm in on Facebook mentioned that there might be some interest in seeing how I cut down my Erin Condren Life Planner to fit into my Kikki K. This is my first video, so I apologize in advance. Bear with me, but I'm going to try and help if I can. So I already did mine. I just kind of want to show you what it'll look like once you get it done. The rings do come into the month and the week view a little bit. I didn't find it unusable, but just so I can show you. And then here's a week. So it goes into Wednesday and Thursday. I just take them out to write on them so that my hand doesn't get in the way. But overall, I've been using this about a week. I really love it. I was an avid Erin Condren fan for years, but this really just fits my needs a lot better because you can add and take out and stuff like that. So before we get into the process, I just want to show you the tools that I use. I don't have an A5 punch. The holes on the Kikki K are the same diameter and distance as the A5 violet backs. So if you have an A5 punch, this process is so much easier. But if you don't, like me, I had to get a more affordable option, which was this Rapesco adjustable diary punch. I think that it's made for personal or pocket size. The rings move in, but you can't punch all 6 holes on the A5 at once, but you can use this in a kind of doctored way to get your A5 holes. This is under $20 on Amazon. It's really, so far it's been really good to me. But we'll go over that in a second. And I also needed a paper trimmer. I bought this one at Walmart. It's the Westcott brand. Any paper trimmer will work, obviously, to cut off your coiling holes. Since I already did mine, I only have the cover to kind of show you what I mean, the holes that are behind that. Because I only wanted to cut off just enough of the holes to where you couldn't see them, because it already goes into the month and the day views, I measured on the page how far, just outside of the binding holes would be, and then I went and put washi tape on my paper trimmer from the scoring line to where I needed to push the paper through. And this was a little less than a centimeter, like 9/10. So just so you can see what I mean, you just push it through and score it down to get your holes off. So yeah, that took a while. The binding took a while, or the coiling took a while for me to get off. It was really difficult, so hopefully someone knows a trick or something for you for that, because that took me about an hour, and my hand really hurt afterwards. So okay, the biggest issue I think is using this hole punch. I measured, after countless trials, to get the approximate distance to mark on here. There are other tutorials out on YouTube that show you how to use this for the A5 violet backs, but since Erin Condren paper is bigger, those measurements do not pertain. So essentially, after trial and error, I came up with this. There are 2 pieces of washi tape on here, and I'll tell you in a minute why. This black and gray one is the one that you need for the actual calendar inserts and the other pages that come with Erin Condren. This is 8 millimeters and 9/10. So 8 and 9/10 millimeters. And all you have to do is slide it in here all the way up to your tape. Make sure it's exact, and then punch. And then flip it over, slide it in, make sure it's exact, and punch again. And then you'll get perfect rings. So let me show you, they just fit right in here. And it's as simple as that. Now, this other line that I made on here was so that I could fit the long pages of to-do lists from Target. I punched it so that they could go in my week view. And if you have similar to these, I don't know if they're all the same length, but if you have this size, you need to make your line from the outside of the plastic to 8 4/10 centimeters. And the beauty of this thin washi tape is that it just so happened that the first, like at the beginning of the tape, was the top, and then when I did the bottom, you slide down to the bottom of the tape, and that worked out really well. So, you know, that was just playing around with measurements that I got that to work. But yeah, so that is how I did my Kikki K. I hope that it helps you guys out with the process if you're thinking about doing the same, because I know I was very scared to cut mine down. So, oh, and one more thing. I was also able, I did my stickers, and I also did my envelope, but I didn't cut my coil lines off the envelope because I didn't want there to be less space in there. And I also did my cover. I had my cover on the front, but I felt like it is doing better in the back to keep the pages from like sliding up underneath. So yeah, I hope that I could help you guys. I am willing to and want to be able to help you, so if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.